Good morning, Generals, and welcome back to the HMS Wake Up Call. It's your dynamic duo, Aubrey
and Carly,
here to bring you another morning announcements.
Today's day is Monday, April 13th, and it's National Peach Cobbler Day.
For today's lunch, we have chips with queso or beef quesadilla, and of course, your choice of milk.
For today's weather, it's currently 61 degrees. We have a high of 81, a low of 60, winds are at 5 miles per hour, and there's a 10% chance of rain.
For today's birthdays, we have Rosalie Dodge Moore.
Happy birthday, Rosie!
Aiden Pezick, and Mason Potter. Happy birthday.
For our active April calendar, today's tip is make sleep a priority and go to bed in good time.
The Catoosa County Visual Arts STEM exhibit is going on now through April 30th. Artwork created by elementary, middle, and high school students will be on display at the colonnade for everyone to see the talent we have in our schools. Good job to all the generals who submitted artwork.
Now to this week's edition of Heritage Happenings.
Good morning, Generals, and welcome back to Heritage Happenings. Let's talk about this week. The planetarium presentation is on April 14th for 6th graders from 8:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the Aux Gym. It is an at-school field trip. The Creative Discovery Museum is coming to set up the planetarium in the auxiliary gym to let us experience eclipses, seasons, moon phases, and constellations. That's all we have going on this week at Heritage other than sports events. Thanks for tuning in.
Good morning, Generals. It's Allie.
And Eleanor,
For this, you need to know.
any student interested in applying to be an FFA officer needs to join the FFA Google Classroom and fill out the Google Form application. Applications are due April 24th. The code is MG57AH2I. If there are any questions, please see Ms. Hankins, room 502.
For 6th and 7th graders who have not requested their connections for next year, directions can be found on the Counseling Google Classroom. Here's the code: JBXKSDSP. The deadline will be next Thursday, April 16th. No connection changes will be allowed after this unless for a documented medical reason. Milestone testing is coming up on April 20th through the 24th, followed by benchmarks April 27th and 28th. Come to Vocelli's Pizza April 22nd to support the Universal trip. You can dine in or carry out all day and enjoy delicious pizza with family and friends. 10% of all sales go to the trip. The FFA banquet is at HHS April 30th from 6 to 7 p.m. Now let's head over to sports with Colson and Aiden.
Good morning, Journals, and welcome back to your HMS Sports Time with Colson and brought to us by Alex about the HMS team. Sign
Track's next meet is this Thursday at Gordon Lee.
Your Ladies General Soccer team plays Chat Valley today after the boys.
April 15th, the high school is doing physicals. It's $25 and you'll walk over from the middle school. If you want a physical, go to Miss Carter and make sure you get an athletic packet. It needs to be turned in by tomorrow.
Alright, so I'm going to reset as girls game because I got that wrong. So boys play at 4:30. That's what the calendars say, and then the girls will play at 5:30. If I'm wrong, then sorry. That's just what the calendar said. And it's also both teams' 8th grade nights. So come out and support your 8th graders tonight.
On the subject of soccer, they have a spirit day at Vocelli's on April 15th.
The middle school has dance tryouts April 13th through 17th from 3:45 to 5:30.
JV baseball and varsity. The varsity baseball team and JV baseball teams both beat Ringgold. We don't have those results, but I know both of them won. So good job, baseball.
The middle school volleyball team has tryouts May 11th through 14th. The first day is only for rising 6th graders. And there was a meeting last week. Hopefully you were able to make it. But tryouts are May 11th through 14th. So
8th graders. Now to Carly and Aubrey for a moment of silence, followed by the pledge.
Now please stand as we pledge to the American and Georgia flags. Attention, right hand salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now for the Georgia flag. Attention, right hand salute, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the Georgia flag and to the principles for which it stands. Wisdom, justice, moderation, and courage. Last but not least, always remember to be respectful, responsible, safe, and be gentle. Thank you for tuning into the HMS Wake Up Call, and as always, go Generals!